And it's time now for sports. In fact, we're seated next to football royalty, literally, here in Ghana, because he served as former captain to the Black Stars. And when it came to defense, I think up until this point, we've not had a defender as strong as this man. And he's joining us for sports as we discuss the World Cup. But even before I introduce him, of course, my colleague Oreko Ampofo is here. How you doing?
I'm good, Bella.
Yeah.
Feeling really excited. The World Cup is getting closer.
Well, the Rock of Gibraltar is here as well. That's what they call him, right?
Yeah.
Well, John Mensah, good to see you.
Thank you.
You guys are bringing all the stars because I only see them on TV. I never really get to meet them. Bibi Aboko. Energy news for Hamas is no hostel. Until Babo defense still. Can I say I do a team ni home? Oh, yeah. It's too late.
Oh, yeah, more competitive, but yeah, exercise.
You still exercise a lot. Yeah. Good to see you. And joining us from Abu Dhabi, this guy's chilling. Chale Kawawa, what's up? We can't hear you.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. But today, change your background. So we want to also feel, Abu Dhabi. You have to show us the other aspects of it. You are sitting at the same place you were sitting yesterday.
I am in the Black Stars Hotel.
You are still waiting?
I'm in the hotel.
You're still waiting for them?
Yeah.
Okay. But I hope you're well.
Hello?
Can you hear us? I'm asking if you're well.
Sorry?
Are you doing well?
I can't really hear you.
Okay, we'll come to you. We'll try and reconnect again to see how things go. But yes, Oreku is here. How are you doing, though? Everything okay?
I said I'm feeling good.
Yesterday?
Tomorrow by this time, we'll be getting ready to play Switzerland in a friendly, 10 a.m. So a big game. I think it's probably the biggest game of the year before the World Cup because this is the only time that they're going to get to really test the team. Usually, in previous World Cups, you get about 2-3 games and a lot more time to camp. But now it's just one game. Some teams are not even playing at all, so we are lucky to play this game.
But is it not too close to the World Cup? What if there are injuries or something?
Well, Ghana play in 8 days, actually.
Yes.
And so it's not that close for us. Those who play Sunday, I'm not sure they'll play any other game.
Exactly.
So
for us, it's fine.
Tomorrow is like a week to our first game against Portugal. So there's still time. And I think they've not had enough, game time together. So I think it's a good exercise for the team.
What about you, John Mensah? I mean, the list is out. And I said now also unveiling of the official song for the Black Stars the night before they all left, to Qatar. What do you make of the list?
Well, I think Coach, I can say he's fine, but then I don't know other people mind, but I think...
Oh, wow, assessment of the team, no? Do you think, say, you selected the right people to represent us at our World Cup?
Yeah, because once a coach biya so you need team na say we player the more than one on the club side. So choosuna only say we obey me more penamano. So I think it's a good decision. I think it's okay.
Obi wa wanke wo say only ho na others anke wo say yedi omuka ho yambo mudi.
Once the players are many. That's how coach used to play some friendly games before the World Cup. So I think he had played a lot of friendly game to test some of the players that you can need for the World Cup. So I think what you have choose for now there, we all need to give our support to the team. And as he said, as a friendly game he's playing, it's too early. I don't think it's too early. It's early because every World Cup you need to play your last important friendly game with a team that you also play and participate in the World Cup. So I think this is a very important friendly game. Coach need to play to see how he can position his players.
Oh, I see.
In the field. So I think, as for injury matter there, I don't think someone is going to the field thinking about injury. So he won't put himself too much on the game. But I think everybody will play to see his also faith and his capacity that he's going to use for the game.
So Pencil, Wakaso, Schlop, all those people didn't make it onto the team. You don't think that they should have?
Well, it's your also own decision. But
it's not my decision. This is based on general comments on social media. A lot of football lovers are saying that at least, if they should not have left anyone at all, then at least Pencil should have been on the team. He didn't make it. We saw what Schlop's team also did as well when they heard that he had been left out of the list. For you, how did you take that news?
Well, I mean, you say, coach now or senior paints and I said they all can on born in city ebia na dia wafana at the moment no on team one sa kind of way no nti or professor we fasa we since or for ebia na we all skills bebra bia obe delay game ni bebre obi so ana or faster game no here obi obe faster between the ball move forward all the time be my pressure bar the opponent no defense so I think it's coach decision now I'm making it.
Oh, mommy, political answer. Oh, you have more time to regroup a bit. Mensah, Mensah, question. Also, mommy answer for that. But let's cross over now to Abu Dhabi, of course, with Yao Ofosulabi. Yesterday, you were with them for their first official training, and it was only 25 of them that actually trained. Tell us why and how it went.
Yeah, so I think that training went okay. It was a really good training session. This morning I was talking to the team doctor, Dr. Prince Pambo, and then he was telling me that every player who trained yesterday is really fine and there are no injuries in there. He had just come back from the hospital because he went to do a scan on Elisha Owusu, but he tells me that it wasn't particularly anything that Ghanaians should be worried about. And also the reason why there were 25 players was because Joseph Edu was not in camp yesterday. But yesterday around the time they trained, but yesterday within the evening he reported to camp and now he has joined them. He is expected to train today as well. So I don't think that there's any cause to worry. The players are fine. Everything is going on really well here.
I see, Reku, do you want to ask him?
Yeah, you watched the training session. I'm particularly interested in the goalkeeping department because we've lost our first two choice keepers. Did you get any hint of who looks like would be number one between, Atizigi, Manaf, and then Danlad, or they're all being treated equally?
See, Oreku, the interesting thing is that the goalkeepers actually started training well before the team started. So they started their training session, I think, some 30 minutes or 25 minutes before the actual team started. And their training was very, very rigorous. Richard Kingston looked to be very serious on them. And every one of them got an opportunity to show what they can offer the country. So I think that they were just training right in front of me. So I had, a good view of how the training was going and stuff. I wouldn't say that anybody was favored over anyone. I think that they all trained as they should. But I can tell you that it was very rigorous training, given that the two first choice goalkeepers are not available, and we have to get one of these goalkeepers ready and fit to man the post for Ghana. So Richard Kingston also, after the training session, had several conversations with the players. It was a really long conversation, just trying to get them in the groove and get them to know that if you are keeping the post for Ghana, it is very, very tough work. And so they have to prepare their minds for what is at stake in Qatar.
In assessing the unity among the players, of course, yesterday you watched them train. Do you see that amongst them, and will that yield to a benefit in any way?
Well, I suppose you're asking about camaraderie, and what I can say is that yes, the players are together. There's a lot of harmony in the team. The new players who have come in have been received very well. Salih Abdul Samad and Kamal So have all been received very well. And when you look at the demeanor and how they react to each other, you can just tell that this is a team that has a lot of unity. They want to make an impact in Qatar, especially for Ghana. Now that many people do not have a great deal of hope in them that they can actually do something. So it's something that they want to change. Yesterday also, the after the training session, the two captains went to President of the GFA, Keto Kreku, and there was a very hearty conversation between Thomas Partey, Andre Ayew, and Keto Kreku. And also after the training, there was a conversation between Kofi Chere and Samuel Sekufor, who's a former Black Stars player, also part of the Black Stars Management Committee. And their conversation was actually in German. So, I mean, I feel like everyone is just looking out for each other over here. And the two local players have also been inseparable. I mean, Danlad and Efriye literally do everything together.
Okay.
They are eating together, they are walking together. When they get out of their rooms, they're always together. So that's also one of the observations that I made here at the Black Stars Hotel.
I see. That's interesting. But let's come to John Mensah now, because unity and, like you said, the harmony among the team is something that's very key. For quite a while now, it's something that has been missing to a large extent amongst our Black Star players, and that is why probably we're not performing as well. For you, how important is this moving into the World Cup, knowing that you were once there, and that probably played a key role in how well the team may have performed?
Well, you know, World Cup is very important, and every player desires to play the World Cup in his life, in football career. And say, yeah, call Filsana, na pressure ne nyoma kakra bi wa teams are nyom kobono. It's very tough. So we are among of ourselves. We used to just motivate ourselves and give confidence to ourselves and the training, outside of training, together, and we make sure say what we are going to do, we can make it. So as for World Cup, I think it's really important. Just say be a copy paint, you know, ya konde kwako dinner groupias, but then no. Me who say be a code Caribbean is very important because it's the word. Every word want to do something for his nation, for himself as a player. So I think it's very important.
Now, one more time, said Nadam Fuyeni, you know, that it was there, but recently, say at it in Sam say Captain Bakuni, another captain, I say, how do you say they don't agree? No, Oninka is if you're not happy. Omonisha. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's as an ansem wo na ansem na stay in camp. Yen nyina yete. Into eba ne sa na afi omobo wo pitch ni so obi an hu se we die. Ase ensem wo ho obi an pese obeka. My trigger is stuck at this point. Now, for you, know how have you seen it over time? Now, to see a World Cup no. Then you bit me aye make sure say sans ensem no emba biom ye bebo ama yakoyenim. Hey, gee. It's a struggle.
For now,
so what's my say?
Oh, I understand. Yeah. I don't know whether now that's what is going on in the team, but and also even our time they were together, and as my senior captain Stephen used to call me, I used to call him. And sometimes if he's not coming, if he's ninja and he can't come and play, he used to call me and talk to me a lot, and I also thank him for what he's saying, and I also wish he he will get better. But then, me who be our time no visa. But then right now the minim say be a visa or, but say because Minjin is in the game no, bit me affected both no, a bit more affected be two captains be a visa, but captains with the you as a captain I name senior or Suman City name senior or one dear. It's respect our team know what the mouth players na exactly the players na what the mouth and our captains will be or you cool or money pabunfu or make sure so be can pabum da nti me feel say bibisa or dear me I don't know as we are sitting here right now. So I think if there's something like that there I think they have to put it aside and concentrate with the nation Ghana itself. Say, bring unity back to the country.
Cappy, you bit me afa.
Me only say we have a young team now, and then everybody is eager to at least achieve something in his football career and for his nation. So I think with togetherness and confidence and hard work, I think they can go far.
How far do you think you will go? Because even first round, a few people think that we're in a very shaky position because of the teams that we're in the group with. Do you even think that we'll go beyond that?
Or like you say, me, I think it's too early to answer this question now, because in the group stage, when you qualify from there, then we can.
Oh, so we'll cast by faith. In TBA, we are sure say.
But group are sure say everything.
Oh no.
Sure.
Ghana there. Sometimes we play difficult matches, but that particular matches we play, I think the later one we used to move on and just qualify. So,
do you think we will qualify out of the group? It's a simple question.
Oh well, for me, I can say we can qualify.
With who? Which other team do you think will qualify with? For me, stubborn, eh?
Very stubborn.
So in that group, we have Uruguay, right?
Yeah.
Which other group do we have again?
We have Portugal, South Korea, the
Hey!
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, my brother. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Listen, Uruguay, Portugal, those two. In South Korea, maybe we can manage, right?
Yeah. Even Uruguay,
Portugal,
serious,
yeah.
serious. That's an important game every Ghanaian.
Oh, yeah. We have history.
Yeah.
We will deal with them.
So,
But that's where that will go. Do you think we can go beyond those two? Just those two teams alone?
like I said, I can't promise,
Okay.
but I have confidence they
That
can.
will go
They
far.
can qualify.
Okay.
But John, now me person bisa question beyond defenders no. 2010 World Cup so okay only Jonathan Mensah and Vosa a boy. And so only Vosa na start here.
Yes.
And I Opera and Jonathan Bay and only about 3-4 games of Vosa send by. Say obo defense on. So our partner. Now say o change partner. Saying affect you as a player different room. Especially at the World Cup.
Different kakra and akwa World Cup you know. On say friendly games be able be make sure say send your own partner ne bono. So money idea be important say o man reinfi movement be or ye and be some mistakes be obey cover and say we so be obetima cover no. Nti no sa no say when you wanna send power from I think say because of when na boka crap on friend game tin e boa ma untimi ye used to obetima cover mo ho. I understand me beba. All right. Nti me feel say and yes so difficult sir once I'm about some friend games you know some one more friend games cry na be a particular match and do not say we are going to start the first game with the one that we have in partner before playing some friendly games before there and there sometimes it's a bit difficult
because Michelle 2010 and now when I tie cover Jonathan Pan now when I last man the internet maybe says our question is you're very difficult situation because yeah for the past year you bought Amatini Jiku together share your games more now so after the Salisu Abba you will be to say Joseph Edu and Ali Duseidu so your coach na say defenders you are almost so good at once I work say so changes so about affect the team na then na dream one say okay so we so be ball and I'm partnership we so yard until obi say Salisu so na bench train and say how would you be able to put all these quality defenders together now obi to make the best out of them.
Any coach be about or make sure so be a strong first regular defense obi to use some all the time. First no we I saw penny substitutes obe substitute na and so no obe make sure say substitution no obe born a similar said o regular players no e born nti coach bia fan substitute defender or make sure say defender no obetimi ape ne regular defender open nti me feel say it's a different one be cover bia party na obi a me hu say coach na ahwe no senior obetimi abone bona fantino or fana or any problem anything so be make sure so be ma sabuf na apek akra of any games mo se na be o me hu mo kakra in case of any games we o me bobia no o make sure say o betimi ni na bo ama e be boa coach na enya sa dia e be
we last question person answer in 5 seconds so we share defenders in now wa 2 ever start here why now be for 2 in Portugal
yeah be police answer
2 but yo Amate Salisu Jiku and Joseph Edu and Ali Duseidu so Ghana be 4 back near for 2 center backs at 2 when now be for wa jinjin keke enye bibia assemble be mo bia wa hwa
4 back
san call your coach and call be for 2 be
okay that means 4 defenders
center backs yeah so right back left back
defenders.
And then, so just the 2 center backs and can we for so your coach
this one the Mensah say okay in front to
so tell your coach and can why now
nyanye coach
ba our plans over coach do your coach na ye bisa how we bon commotie utina ho na Austria yes sir you see what should we expect today? Of course I'm sure that they're going to train again today, but what are we expecting from them? You're muted again. Yeah, you're muted. We can't hear you. Yeah, we cannot hear you. If you can see us, we can't hear you. Okay, unfortunately, won't be able to communicate.
I don't know why.
Oh, there he is. Okay, good.
Unmute myself.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Yes. So I'm saying that at 4 p.m. there will be training again today, but they just got down to go for their lunch. I think that just after that they would have 1 hour or 1 hour and 30 minutes of rest before they head to training. And so 4 p.m. when the training begins, I think that there will be more updates from there. But there are also a few Ghana fans here. You know, the lady I was just talking to, she lives here, she's a Ghanaian, and she's really excited about the Black Stars being here. So you just might you can just ask her anything. She's just here. Right.
Hiya. How you doing? Hey, you're giving us some eyes this morning. Hello, miss. How you doing, by the way? You're live on TV3.
I'm good. And you?
I'm good, thank you. What are your expectations of the Black Stars at the moment?
Okay, we are much prepared waiting for them. And we are going to give them our full support. Because I think this is the first time they are playing here. And we are much grateful for them coming. So we are not also going to lose ourselves. We are coming in our numbers.
You're coming in your numbers. There's a fear that we might not even make it past the first round because of the teams that will be playing. What are your thoughts on that?
We are going to win.
We're going to win what? The World Cup or what?
All. World Cup or friendly match.
Oh, friendly match. Okay, predict. We're playing Switzerland tomorrow, right? What are going to be the score lines?
2-1. Ghana 2, Switzerland 1.
You are very sure about that? Okay. Well, I don't think she can hear us. One kawawa, go and work with two girls. Yes, sir. Anyway, I'm sure we'll cross over to you again later in the day. I like how you're laughing. That means it's true. We'll cross over to Yao later in the day so he can update us even more. You're worried, eh? If you were there, that's what I'll do to you too. It's normal. But anyway, do you have any final questions for John Mensah before we wrap up?
John, it was a question where difficult, Kaka. Back to 2010, halftime, who said, now all catcher boys say concentrate. Oh, yeah, on say, meaning so kaya. But it was so close by Yentimendu. This time around, no, same match, but you know, fever around and ain't the same because in your quarterfinal, but still a group stage. So, what advice Emma team now? What choose between one of these options? Remember, two options. First option, you course our game and say you could revenge. The basically I say a shom na you know you need J from the year 12 years ago no. And I said second option. Obeka say Momure in fees our game no. We a new tournament. Na omonko bo to say any other opponent. And then anka obeka technical team players.
Well, academic I say omonko for revenge now.
I think you have a revenge.
Because I say that particular match now, in fact, me the understand I'm really feel say yeah sports visa man. In fact, I'm crass a particular born. I don't know why. Say or to me bring this born out. Until I quite be I quite say. Yes, I'm hosting Africa and South Africa World Cup. Nanka Africa and Ghana. Nanki lady true say kebeti makofana say say you hosting Africa for so it me abom more than say be a modu baby anka beti me aje trophy na so be. But anko banesa anti me feel so muna so no more wa random so hwe bi bia na mo so busu bo club side o anti see I do almost so nti say the American mo hu de course nti mom fe omundi agrosa say the now can me de bia me focus say you call first half bar na e boss can half na say me make sure say mom relax nya fe ne be afenia ye mu sa fe kra ne be she game na say ti ye ma your concentration near high ne ma your confidence ne engineer ne happy each other we should stay as a team nti me feel say advice and me say concentrate more na more lose any chances be more na or make sure say boot to boot no omoni abese o metime e win is a particular any
All right. Yeah, that's a pa say na only a bit din komo. Na baby Adri I can say ye beto aso ne nyom to ne asane ade enti Rock yeah that was the pa. Oh looking very fine still. Looking very handsome and okay. Nyame sharp.
It's by grace, mother.
By
My
grace.
sister.
We try one Bible verse and so what na say oh there what kind Bible kwa no. Anyway, but thank you so much for joining us. John Mensah, former captain of the Black Stars, and he joined us to have a conversation about the performance of the Black Stars. And of course, Ore Kwampo from the sports team. Earlier, we had Yao Fosu Labi also updates us from Abu Dhabi. We'll be back with some more. This is TV3 New Day. Keep watching.